Right. Welcome to another video. So I'm back from my trip from Japan and I decided that I would essentially make art with some of the stuff I bought there. So I bought this sketchbook. I'm apparently gonna try and open it. If you don't know how I do these videos by now, I essentially record the video and then I do a voiceover for it. I know it has been a little while since I've recorded or since I posted. I posted one video while I was gone. I had it set to like auto post or whatever. So we had one, that's better. It's better than nothing. So the sketchbook is really nice. The paper is kind of thick. I think I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna open up. I've already opened it, but we're gonna open it and see how thick the paper is. It's pretty nice. Um, I grabbed it because it was purple, and that's my favorite color, as you can tell by my desk mat. I got this pencil. I believe it's a Pilot. What does it say? Pilot Opt point .5. So I use that. I also got some colored lead and pink. I think it's Uni point .5 pink is what it says. Cool. I really like it a lot. I've used it before, so I picked up some more while I was there. I bought these colored pencils. I bought these colored pencils at I believe the Atoya in Ginza. It was like that store was huge. It had like 8 or 9 floors, and Ginza is like super nice. I couldn't figure out how to open this. I was actually bending the top. Fun fact, it was actually pretty hilarious how I was bending the top of this tent. I actually had to like bend it back. Um, you see, I pointed up and I was like, "What's going on here? Why can't I open this?" So we get that figured out. Fun fact. I'm gonna open it maybe from the bottom. No, I'm just gonna keep turning. Just keep turning it and be like, yeah, it's not opening. And we've got it, boys. So we got that handled, which is nice. I also don't have a script for this. And I'm also hoping that the whole time I'm like talking right now that you're not hearing my air conditioner in the background. If you are, we're just gonna have to live with that because I'm not restarting. I bought a 72 set of Copic chows, um, or however you say it, Copic, chow. I can't think of another way to say chow. But it was just a really good deal that I could not pass up on, and I scooped them up because a lot of the ones that I have now are like drying out or running out of ink because I was using them so much. And so I thought it was a perfect time while in Japan to scoop up some new ones. I bought these at I believe I bought them at a Toya. I don't remember what city I was in. I know I walked from whatever city I was in to Akihabara, but I don't remember the city I was in when I bought these, but it was from a Toya for sure, and it wasn't far from Akibi. So we're gonna use these today on our drawing as well. I opened it up and then I used my phone to record this video actually. And the thing that I had holding my phone wasn't super stable. So when I hit it, it kind of bounced around a little bit. I don't know how to fix that. And I didn't want to cut it out because I thought it was funny. So we're all just gonna live with that. And this is me putting the markers back so that I could move on to what's next. Because we're gonna do some art in this video. Fun fact. We're gonna art. If you thought that we were just gonna hang out, I am gonna art. So here I'm going to get the pencil. I couldn't figure out how to take like the graphite, like so the essentially black slash gray lead out. Um, so I just did it the old school way. You're gonna see it here in a second. Cause I didn't want to twist it and like have a spring come out or something. Cause I would have been like, oh my goodness, not cut all this. And who wants to do all that? We're trying to do like minimal. I did minimal cutting here. This is like a 49-minute video, so you guys are locked in for my whole process. Cause this is gonna be. I think I'm gonna title it just full process mixed media because essentially I did colored pencils and alcohol markers, which really worked out, I think, really good for me. So yeah, I just stick the lead in here and so we can get to drawing. And so you'll see pretty shortly what we're drawing today when we get there, because this kind of takes a second. In hindsight, I should really just cut this. I'm not going to clearly because you're going to see this and I'm talking about it now. Um, Maybe you guys like me rambling. If you like that I'm rambling, comment down below you like the rambles. Because the rambles do go kind of crazy. Really, I'm just kind of waiting to show to show you like what I'm gonna draw, and then we're gonna go into like a music break, and maybe I'll come back and say some more stuff. But I thought it was just a really cool concept to, all some of the art stuff I bought and make some art with it. I think I'm going to definitely do more sketchbook stuff now that I know I have my phone to like have a good overhead, because when I use like my actual camera, it doesn't quite go like straight up and down. It's always at like an angle. So I think finding a way to have my phone, having found a way for my phone to do like a nice overhead is really cool. I was looking for like a clip, like a paper clip or something to like essentially hold the page down, but I didn't find anything. So that's why we're standing here so long, and I'm just gonna hold it with my hand. Anyway, we're gonna start drawing and you're gonna see, and I hope you enjoy.
Alright, so I've essentially got the sketch done. Epic well, it's not foreshadowing. I'm gonna spoil it. Those two like little exclamation point things I did at the top of Kane's hair. This is my OC Kane. If I didn't talk about that already, um, those I don't actually color. I don't color them. I don't realize I didn't even line or color them until after I finished. But anyway, so I had this idea. You know, well, if you don't know, like alcohol markers will like bleed a little bit. So I was thinking, what if I lined my drawing with colored pencils? I don't know if these are. I don't even think I have them available. Oh, I do. Hold on. I can grab them. If you heard my chair squeak, no, you didn't. Um, I have the case in my hand right now. But everything's in Japanese, so I don't know. I don't know if these are like wax or I don't think they're oil based. Whatever. I guess it doesn't matter. The thought process was is if I use the colored pencils, then the markers won't bleed past the colored pencil, which I honestly do think helped a lot. This kneaded eraser was garbage. It's sitting right next to me. I'm throwing it away right now because it's so bad. I don't know if it's because it's like sat in like a pencil case that I just found a few days ago for so long or what, but it was like you couldn't like stretch it. Like it's like rubberfied. It's bad. Anyway, I hate it and it was a bummer. But so we're going to go in with the bad kneaded eraser, lighten it up, and then I'm going to do the lines in colored pencil, and then I'm going to go in with alcohol markers. So enjoy another epic montage of just some music. Sounds cool. Yo, I'm back. Did you like the music? If you like the music, comment down below if you liked it. Just be like, yeah, I liked it. And then I'll know. Uh, so this is, I'm picking out like the markers I want to use. I don't know why I paused like it was some found intelligent thing I was going to say, but it wasn't. Anyway, so essentially the way that I pick colors, because obviously Kane already has like a color, like he has colors because I've colored him before. But I essentially just look at the top of the cap and be like, these two colors, because I'll try and pick like a base color and a shadow color. And I'll look at the caps and I'll do it based on that. But before you put alcohol marker to paper, you better swatch it. If you're not checking, you see, I got my little piece of paper, and we move the whole sketch out of the way to swatch all these markers I just picked out to make sure that it's gonna work together. Because there's nothing worse than ruining the colors on your awesome sketch. Because I really like this sketch. I usually like a lot of my sketches. The sketch is always great, but then I put the line work down. And I'm like, ugh, it's ugly. But you know, you live and you learn. So, and then because I'm going to keep this swatch paper because I plan on, I'll probably draw Kane again in this sketchbook because this is going to be kind of like a reoccurring video. Oh, I knocked my camera. That was hilarious. So I didn't actually use like my camera this time because I don't have a way to hold my camera like overhead. So I had this like rinky dink like phone holder that has like a bendy, like you can bend it so it holds the phone. But if you hit it, clearly it's gonna like rock because I used my phone to record this video. If it didn't, wow, I hate that it's zooming in and zooming out. That's terrible. Sorry that the camera's refocusing. Sorry, not sorry. Beginner YouTuber. If you have any good ideas on like a phone holder though, let me know that does like an overhead. Cause I don't have a bunch of money unless you want to give me some money. That would be cool. I'm just kidding. Don't give me any money. It was just funny ha-has. Anyway, gonna finish swatching the rest of these, and then once we know which ones like go together well, and I can reference back my swatch sheet when I go back to use these colors, it'll make it easier anytime I color and draw a Kane. So, enjoy some more. I say enjoy a lot, so I'm just gonna disappear. Ooh. essentially done. Really, we're I say we a lot because you guys are with me. Like the three people that watch my videos, we're together in this. But like this honestly just came out so much better than I ever anticipated it. Because I drew this after not drawing for a long time. Because I was in Japan, so I was really kind of like, at least this will be no stakes. Anytime I'm in like a sketchbook, but like traditional art, like all bets are off. I can't guarantee it's gonna look good at all. It could look like hot garbage. But this really came together. The it's a little streaky, which is kind of sad, but I'll do better next time. But if you, but, I gotta stop. Maybe I should write scripts. Other people write scripts. I'm just going off by the seat of my pants for this one, really. Because I feel like sketchbooks are, everyone's like, my sketchbook doesn't look good, this and that. I think it's supposed to be ugly. If it's not ugly, then are you doing it right? But this is not ugly. This is really cute. And I like it a lot. I like my OC Kane. He's just great to draw. And he's funny. Maybe I'll talk more about his personality. I think I talked about his personality in one video, but I'll talk about it more different video because low-key running out of time. We've got maybe like 40 seconds left before the end of this video. And wow, I really just let this sit here and we just look at it. So I mean, admire it. I love the shadows. I thought that came out really good. I could definitely have blended the hair out. Oh, I'm gonna sign it. I could have blended the hair better, like went back with the base color and went over like the dark parts so it kind of blended. But overall, I love it. It was great. So guys, I really just want to say thank you so much. Oh, no bleed, barely any bleed through on that paper. I really just want to say thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.